Okay, hello, grade 3. How are you today? I miss to see you today. Inshallah, we will see each other tomorrow. So today is the end of this chapter, chapter 1, and we will start about the problem solving. So before we start the problem solving, we will revise together the best idea that we talk about. The first idea that I'm talking about four-digit numbers. When I have four-digit numbers, I have thousands. You have to know how to read them, how to write them, how to write them in the expanded form and the word form and the standard form. And after the place of value, we talked about rounding to nearest 10 and rounding to the nearest 100. After that, we talked about what? Yes, number patterns, like skipping as the rule said. So if I have the rule 2, I skip by 2. If I have the rule double, I double my in to get the out each time. Okay? Before we start with the problem solving, I want you to remember with me the rounding to the nearest 10 and to the nearest 100. They are the same. They are the same. But with the nearest 10, I find and identify my tens and round ones. Okay? 400, I identify my hundreds and round the tens. When I'm rounding ones and tens, the 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 rounding would be for tens and ones would be 0. So I will not have tens or ones for rounding to 100, and I don't have ones for rounding to tens. I will write an example here. Just look. Okay. Can you see it? Here it is. I'm rounding to the nearest 10. Find your tens, round your ones. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, round down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, round up. So I have two groups of numbers. I have strong and I have weak. When your number is weak, it will never ever change. But when your number is strong, it will jump up, round up, and give the next value one more. Okay? So here it is. I told you for rounding down 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. For rounding up, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right? So if I have any number with 4 digits, 3 digits, 2 digits, 1 digit, okay, I have to know how I will round. So my first example is 5,428. I want to round it to the nearest what? To the nearest 10. Nearest 10, find your 10. I underlined my 10. And round your ones. When I'm rounding, I will put a circle. Very nice. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, round down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, round up. I have 8. So I'm strong. I will round up to the other 10 and give the 10 one more. Okay, so the answer will be 5,403. What will be for 8? 0. When I'm rounding a number, it will go back to 0. Why? Because I want to find which is nearest 10 to 28. Is 28 nearest to 30 or 28 nearest to 20? Yes, 20 is so far away from 28. So my nearest 10 is what? is what? 30. So my final answer is 5,430. Let's see another example for rounding, or I will make the same one for rounding to the nearest hundred, but I will erase it or I write in another color. It is with the green. So my number is 5,428. Rounding to the nearest hundred. So I'm drawing in a row, and here is 100. Find your 100. Here is my 100. Round your 10. Here is my 10, 20. What I will ask myself, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, round down. Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, round up. Excellent. So 2 is weak or strong? It's weak. So it will go down. When the 2 is weak, can't give the 4 anyone's. And the 4 will be the same. 4 will be the same. So my answer is 5,400. What will happen with the tens and ones when rounding to hundreds? 0. So when I'm rounding to the hundreds, tens and ones will be 0. Rounding to the hundreds, the other numbers will be zeros. Okay? Tens and ones will be 0. So that's it. You have to find your 10 for rounding to the 10 and find your 100 for rounding to the 100. Super, super easy. Let's go now to the first page, but before that, here is we have my strategy for problem solving. I will let you see what are they. Here is I have 4 steps for problem solving. Again, 4 steps for problem solving. Read, understand. So I'm reading and understanding. Read, understand. Make your plan. Carry out the plan and check your answer. And say it again with me. 4 steps for problem solving. 4 steps for problem solving. Read, understand, make your plan, carry out the plan, and check your answer. So each time when I have a problem solving, I don't look at it and say, oh, I don't know, teacher, it's so hard. No, you have just to read it. You already know English, so you have to know how to solve it. It's just changing the words into an equation. What is equation, teacher? Addition, rounding, finding pattern. So that's it, okay? Let's see and get to the first problem solving. Here, as I told you, for step for number 1, and number 2, and number 3, and number 4. And let's go ahead for the first one. Here, as I have, it's in page 31. So everyone, it's page what? 31. Okay. I will go down. Okay, here it is. Number 1. I have riddles. You have to find me. The riddle said, I am 4-digit number. Here is, I'm reading number 1. I am 4-digit number. I have the digit 1, 4, 6, and 9. The next part. When you round me to the nearest 10 is the most important word. I am 1,690. So, step by step, okay? So, I understand that I'm going to round to the nearest 10. I have to find my tens. So, here is my tens, right? Teacher told me the number that will be 90 could be before 90, but a strong number like 85 or 86 or 88 or 87 or 89. They will be what? 90, right? Very nice. Now, and the teacher told me that your number will be 90 if you had weak numbers. What the after 90, maybe 91 or 92 or 93 or 94. So if I have, for example, if I have, for example, here is 1690, right? What the number before it? All of them will be 90. The first one is 1685. They will be 90. And also 1686 and 1687 and 1688 and 1689. When I'm rounding the 80, all of them, they will be 90 because my ones are strong number. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounded up, so the 80 will be 90. Or I have other options like 1691 or, all right, 1692. Wait. Okay, here is a 92. There is the eraser. Okay. And 92 or 1693 or 1694. All of these numbers have weak number. 1, 2, 3, and 4, they are weak. They will not give the tens any rounding more. So my tens, it will be same 90. So what is the number? You can choose one of them. You can choose one of them and write. So we just explain how we find it, okay? So maybe you can write here 1687. Okay, you can choose any number you want. Okay? Let's go to the second one. Wait, let me put myself here. Okay, here is the second riddle. I am a 4-digit number. I have 2, 4, 7, and 3. When you round me to the nearest 100, I am what? 4,300. We have many options here, okay? So you can give me any number that it will be 4,300. I will write for you, here is 4,300. Okay. So if I want 300, my tens could be what? Weak. Very nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for the week, like up. And if my number is with 200, my tens should be strong. 5, 6, 7, and 8. I will write them. I will choose another color for red. So if my tens are strong, my numbers could be 4,300. What is strong? Yes. 51, 54, as you want, because I'm looking only for what? For the 50. So 51 or 4,300. Sorry, here is not 300, here is 200. Okay, I will do it again. Okay, listen to me. Okay, 4,251. 50 is strong, it will give the 201 more, it will be 300, or I have 4,000, another strong number, give me, yes, very nice, maybe 9. Yes, 95. So 9 is strong. It will give 2 one more. So you can make it 28 or 27 or 26. Let's see and see the other example for the weak number. It can be 4,300. What is a weak number? We have to choose 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can write, for example, 4,301. So it will be 300. So here is 4,300, for example, and 24. Or another weak number for 100. I'm talking about 100, okay? Because nearest 100. 4,336. All of them are possible, okay? So you can choose any one of them, okay? Maybe we can choose this one. 4,324. Let's check our answer again. Rounding to the nearest 10, sorry, rounding to the nearest 100. Identify your 100, round your tens. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, go down. So I'm going down to the 300. I will be in the 300, and that's what I want. I want 300. Okay, let's go now to the third riddle. I am a 4-digit number. When you write me in the expanded form, I am 4,527. So easy. So they wrote it for us. I want my standard number. You remember the difference between the expanded form and the standard? The standard is the same number that we write it every time with the apostrophe, but the expanded form, we show the value of a number. 4 is what? 4,000. So we write 4, 3 zeros. 5 is what? Is 100. So we write 5 with double zeros. And 2 is what? Is 10. So we write a 0 beside it. And 7 is one, no zero. So the expanded form shows the value of your number. I want to write my number. Where is the thousand? 4,000, because it has what? 3 zeros and a right, comma. Here is 527. That's it. Okay, I will just put myself small. I want to just copy 1 minute. You can choose any number you want, but I wrote many examples to check that you understand what I'm doing, okay, for the rounding. Sometimes it's tricky, but I know you can do it, okay? By practicing, we can make it easier. Very nice. Okay, I will count 5. 5, or you can stop the video right now and copy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Here is, we have the problem solving in page 33. Okay, I'll read it for you. I am 4-digit number. I have 6 in the thousands place, 3 in the hundreds place, 5 in the ones place, and I have 0 in the tens place. What is my name? So what is my name? That means I have to say that number. You remember 4-digit number, we have 4 places. I will draw lines. This is the first one, 4,000, 100, tens, and ones. Where is thousand? This is 6 for 1,000. Here is 1,000, comma. So we have just to read 3 for 100. After 1,000, we have 100. I have 5 in the ones place. See? They put the 5 before the 10 because they want you to read. They want you to do what? To read. Some of you just see the type of the question. It's just writing. Okay, I will put 6. 350. And that's not right. You have to read every word. They make it a trick for you. So I need for the ones place 5, it should be at the end, and 4 tens is 0. After writing my number, I have to read it. 6,305. 6,305. That's it. Simple, easy. Number 2. Kimberly loves driving. Here, as I can see her in the picture. She drove her car 3,496 kilometers last week. Rounded to the nearest 10, 100. Focus. How many kilometers did she drive if we round and estimate and guessing? Let's see. So, first of all, I have to know my rule. My rule is what? I drawn an arrow here, nearest 10. I write my number, 3,496. Rounding to the nearest tenth, found your tenth. Huh, I find it. Round your ones. I rounded, circling. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, go down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, go up. I have 6. I'm strong. I will help the 9, and I will give the 9 one more. The 9 will be what? What after 9? 10. So the 9 will be 10, right? So the 90 will be 100. So 100 and a 400. Very nice. The 4 will be what? 500. So my answer is 3,500. Okay, so sometimes the 90, or if I have here is 900, I'm rounding to the nearest 100. And if I am now 1,000, I have to give that next value 1. It don't stop. Okay, so the answer is 3,500, and the unit is kilometer. Okay, so we have now this number 3. We still 3 and 4 for today. Here is our quiz down. Okay, here is it. I am 4-digit number. I have digits 3, let's underline, 7, 8, and 1. When you round me to the nearest 10, you round my rounded number is 3,190. What is my name? What is my name? Look at me. Let's write the result here. 3,190. So I want to round to the nearest what? Tens, okay? So tens and the ones will change, but there is no work with 100 and the thousands. So the 3, it's for the thousand place, because I will not change them. Only I will change the tens and the ones. And the 100, maybe they will be the same, or maybe they will change if I have more than 90, but now I still have 90, not more than 90, okay? So the 100 will be the same one. So I am tricky between, I cross away 1, between 7 and 8 and 8, 7. Which one will come first? Let's write them here. 7, 8, 78, or 87. Okay, let's see. So if I want to round to the nearest 10, underline your tens, round your ones. 8 is a strong, 1 more, so the tens here will be what? Yes, extend the tens will be 80. Okay, let's see the first options. The other options. Here is 7 is strong, and round it up and give the 8 one more. So the 8, 7 will be what? 90. So what is my number, 90 or 80? It's 90. So which shall we choose? Excellent, the second order. It's 87. Understand why? I'm rounding to the nearest 10. So my job is to deal with two places of value, the tens and the ones. Sometimes I'm changing the hundreds when I have more than 90, okay? But here I will keep the thousand and the hundred the same. Now, let's go to the last problem solving. The distance from California to New York City is 3,918 kilometers. To the nearest hundred, about how many kilometers is the distance between them? So I need to round it to the nearest hundred. Super easy. So I will just write my number and then find my hundred. 3,918. Very nice. Round it to the nearest hundred. What? Find your hundreds. Excellent. Round your tens. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, round it down. 1 is weak, so I will go down. And I will be in the same hundred. So my rounding is 3,900. Okay, and the unit is kilometer. KM. That's it for today. We did just 2 pages in the problem solving. The next period, we will do the last one. Okay, very nice. So after this session, I just want you to focus about the rounding and I focus about the skipping, okay? Try to make more practicing in adding and subtracting. Let's remember how we add with the grouping and without the grouping, because we just took a very long while. I was not dealing with numbers, and I know you were so smart in grade 2 and you still are smart, but we have to revise more and more. Okay guys, so I'm sad because you are not with me today, but never mind, we will make it in the other day. See you soon. Bye bye.